BXB. It's in the game!
Hi guys, it's Christopher Goldthorne here with another video for BXB Games. Today it's not a review, it's another preview, this time of Troglodyte Games' upcoming 80s arcade homage, HyperParasite. With a release date of spring 2019, this is very much a typical arcade style game with top-down graphics and a very simplistic setup. You take control of a parasite, presumably an alien one, whose main weapon is to take full control of any human body and to take full advantage of whatever skill set that host has. Now, the first thing you will notice about this game when you turn it on is that it goes wholeheartedly for the original arcade machine feel, with retro graphics and a really nice 80s synth-pop soundtrack. The layout of the menus, the character screens, the overall grimy feel, everything here is rooted in its source material, and that level of detail and commitment is evident in the gameplay too. You enter into a procedurally generated level that reeks of a city backstreet, so much so that I could almost smell the hot steam rising from the sewer vents, and you are given immediate control of one of a number of potential human hosts. Once you're ready, which is pretty much immediately, as this game does away with loadouts, you step out into what is a dystopian 80s hack and slash shoot 'em up arena, and your goal is simple. Kill before your host is killed, then take over a new host before the parasite dies. Once you have killed all the enemies in that area, you move on and wash, rinse, repeat. Despite that, this game manages to avoid feeling like a grind. The available host bodies are varied enough that you never feel boxed in or shortchanged, and the procedural, modular level design is well implemented. There are also very imaginative boss fights, and the array of enemies you fight and the weapons they use is actually, for a game of this size, pretty impressive. In short, this game never stops being fun, which is by far the highest compliment I can pay it. If you survive long enough in this dystopian world, and just as a side note, death is permanent here, so anything you do in a level, once you die, you've lost it, another homage to the old arcade style games, then you will find a shop to spend your in-game currency on. You can find health packs, special attacks, and ammo. Sound familiar? However, this time around, this system is well balanced. Although there are no guarantees that you will find or be able to afford everything you want or feel that you need, but again, this is very much in keeping with that original arcade style that this game is really doing its best to emulate, and I have to say it emulates it pretty well. One small note I would have to give the developers is this: melee is a lot more accessible to the newcomer than the ranged combat system, mostly because the targeting system is a little tough to control, especially since, if I'm honest, it's not always clear which way you're facing or sometimes who you're controlling at any given moment. But to be fair, that is a very minor nitpick for a game that delivers on pretty much every other promise it makes, and even though it's tough, the control scheme is manageable and with time can become second nature. Look, overall, this game has a lot of potential to be a huge amount of fun, and over the remaining development time, I can only see them adding more features, more characters, more craziness, more hidden little surprises, and it will only add to the game. It's simple and quirky, yet detailed and intelligently put together. Come next spring, this could well be a true hidden gem of a throwback game, so definitely watch this space. If you've enjoyed this short preview, or you just enjoy the dulcet tones of my pleasing baritone, then you can find me as The Humble Gamer on both youtube.com/HumbleGamerTube and every Monday evening at 8:30 PM GMT on twitch.tv/HumbleGamerTwitch. And as always, please do keep coming back here to BXB Games on the YouTube page and bxbgames.co.uk for even more great content.
BXB. It's in the game!